Hey guys, how's it going? Nate here, and I wanted to give you a quick follow-up video. Let me adjust this a little bit about the DeWalt brushless DCN-PL. This is the DCN-PL21. Make sure I get it right. DCN21PL. There we go. So this is the full collated strip nail cordless nailer from DeWalt. I got it a couple weeks ago and did a video on it, so if you want to know about features and stuff, you can take a look at that video. But this has been on the job for about a week, and I've used it to put on quite a bit of sheathing, 3/4 inch flooring or subfloor, a lot of framing, walls, all kinds, walls, floor joists, some toe nailing, so a good mix of different applications that you would use this for on a framing job. And there's been some good and some bad things about it for sure. One of the things that I've noticed is that it, and I think I said this in my last video, it doesn't jam as much as the last model. It works quite a bit better in that respect. And I think it's probably partly to do with the type of nails that are being used. With this type of gun, it works quite a bit more consistently, and it's been really effective. So I also mentioned that the access for removing a jam is a little bit tough to get at. You have to take out these two Allen head screws here. But the good thing about that is that a lot of times if you do get a jam, which it's jammed probably 5 to 10 times, which isn't bad even compared to a good quality pneumatic framer. So if you loosen these a little bit, a lot of times the magazine will pop down enough for the nail to come out and for the jam to clear. So that hasn't been as much of an issue as I thought. This does have the full adjustment here for head depth, and you will find yourself adjusting this all the time on the job just because of the fact that it seems to be a little inconsistent just based on where you have the nose, how deep it plants a nail. That's pretty normal. I mean, that's the case with pneumatic framers as well. But even though you have to adjust this quite a bit, it still has, in my opinion, more power than the last gun. It will sink 3-inch, 3 1/4 inch nails, framing nails, really pretty well if you remember to adjust this all the way in when you're shooting those. So it's really close. I wouldn't say it's quite there yet, but it's really close to a pneumatic framer. The only thing that isn't close quite yet is the speed. You just can't bump shoot quite as fast as a pneumatic gun. And I've read a couple of the reviews online that mention something that I would be concerned about too, is that, you know, if you drop this 10 feet onto wood or concrete, it's probably not going to fare too well. And so compared to a pneumatic framer, it's probably not as tough. I obviously haven't tested that, but it actually does really pretty well on the framing site, which I didn't think it would do as well as it did. So it's getting pretty close to being able to use this for all of the framing nailing jobs on new construction. So pretty exciting. I would definitely recommend this gun if you're thinking about getting it, even if it doesn't keep up with a pneumatic gun. It's quite a bit closer than the last model, in my opinion. So yeah, that's about it. Nothing else that I've noticed, you know, any stark differences from the last video that I did. So yeah, so if you're looking to get this one, I'd recommend it. They have it at Acme Tool right now, which I think is a DeWalt affiliated site. They have it on the website there. So this is, for the bare tool right now, I think it's $320, which is a pretty good deal, even compared to, well, what I paid for the last one. So it might have been earlier on in its lifespan, but a little bit more than you're paying $100 more than a pneumatic gun, but it is way easier to move around, obviously, and to get around. If you're shooting on floor joists or trusses, it is pretty cool to have. So anyways, if you got anything good out of this video, please give me a like, thumbs up. It really helps me out. And to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Thanks a lot.